and Tasty Cakes podcast. I'm Bert Lepore. He's Sammy of Monte Carlo. We're hanging here with Angry Mike D, and we talk about music, movies, and so much more.
All right, we're back. Another episode of Mixtapes and Tasty Cakes review. This one we're doing the Black Crowes Happiness Bastards review, which just came out about a week ago, March 15th, and it's their first album in quite a bit. I don't know how many years, 10 years maybe or something.
It's been a while. Wow. It's been a while. Yeah. This is going to be this record, before we get into it, landed pretty much where I thought it would land, because they're always solid, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to land somewhere between a 7 and an 8. That's what I figured.
But I was actually kind of surprised because they were in that jammy period for a while. So when I heard the first single, it was kind of like, oh, this kind of sounds like their old stuff. And
right.
You know, and I got to be honest, I was never like a big fan. But a couple years ago, I read the former drummer, Steve Gorman, who was in the band from the beginning up until just maybe like 5 years ago or something. It's called Hard to Handle. It's a great book. It's Hard to Handle, the life and death of the Black Crowes or something. And, really, really good book. And after reading that book, actually, while I was reading the book, I kind of really got into them.
Yeah, and that stuff that could spark something.
It does, yeah. It definitely sparked my interest in them, and I would definitely consider myself a fan. So I was kind of looking forward to this record.
Yeah, I like the Black Crowes. I'm not a huge Black Crowes guy. I mean, there's people that are just like, they're one of those bands that, I mean, you could say, hey, on the radio, you could say the Black Crowes are playing so and so in a half an hour, and it'll be packed. Like in a half an hour, then people are dedicated. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They have a following, man, and it's there's not many bands like that. They're one of them. They're one of them that still they could do a surprise show and everybody knows, and it could be packed within a half an hour or an hour. So I'm not the biggest Black Crowes guy, but I do like them. I totally respect their musicianship. I think they're all great. I think Chris Robinson is an outstanding singer. I'm not a big jammy guy. I appreciate it. It's more background music for me, the jammy stuff, but they're a great band. I do like them more now than I did before. Mm-hmm. But like I said, I give a lot of respect. I think they're just really talented. Okay, so
there's no jammy on this album. It's all singles.
It's songs. It's songs. Yeah. All right, so let's get into this review of the Black Crowes Happiness Bastards, which is an interesting title. Instead of Happy Bastard, Happiness Bastards. I don't know. So coming in at number 10, Kindred Friend. We're all pretty much close on this one. Damon, what you got?
Yeah, well, it's it is the last track on the album, and probably fits, to be there, because it's kind of like a slower, kind of more soulful tune. Not really a ballad, just like a slow, kind of bluesy, kind of soul type song. But it didn't really do too much for me. I mean, it definitely belonged to be like the last song on the record. I gave it 6.25.
Okay, Mike D.
Gave it a 6. I thought it wasn't terrible, just kind of boring.
Yeah. Kindred Friend, I gave a 6. So we're all pretty much in the same area with the song. It kind of reminded me of a Bob Dylan tune in the beginning. It did. I thought it was okay, but it's my least favorite on the record. There's so much other better songs that this just fell into number 10. Coming in at number 9, Wilted Rose. What you got there, Damo?
This is more of a ballad. So I thought it was a pretty good song. I gave it a 7 out of 10. I don't know who this song is featuring. Lainey Wilson. Do you know who that is?
I know the name, but I don't know her.
No. I don't know who. I don't know. I just clicked on her name. She looks pretty big. Country singer. Here we go.
Yeah, probably sold a billion records. We don't know.
Yeah. So I thought it was a good.
Was she one that we reviewed for the Grammys or something that 1 year or something?
No,
I don't remember.
No,
that was who was that country? Yeah, it definitely wasn't her. She's I don't know anything about her, but it seems like she's like up and coming. She's not like a huge star.
Gotcha. Mike D, Wilted Rose, what you got?
Yeah, no, I mean, to me, it was kind of boring side, but it had little cool sounds in it. But yeah, for the most part, I gave it a 6. It's kind of boring.
I gave Wilted Rose a 7. It's a mellow tune. It's got real good lyrics. It's okay overall. It's good chill background music. Just something to chill to. It's not bad. It's just okay. Coming in at number 8, Bleed It Dry. What you got, Damo?
Yeah, I thought this was a pretty cool, like straight up blues song. Real Stones kind of vibe. Picture them doing on one of their 70s records, but some harmonica in there, I think. And but yeah, I thought it was a pretty cool song. I gave it Bleed It Dry, right? I gave this one a 7.
Okay.
7 out of 10.
All right, Mike D.
Yeah, I gave this a 7.5. It was a cool little, slow honky tonk song to say, I guess. But yeah, it was kind of cool. I liked it.
I gave Bleed It Dry a 6.25. And the only reason is it's like, here comes the blues, right? So it's not bad. It's just not my favorite track. I'm not into that style too much. So it's, we've heard this song a million times, right? This is not breaking ground. We heard the song a billion times as far as,
Well, I mean, you could say that
it's
about
blues.
the whole album.
Yeah, but I mean, this is kind of like, all right, it's just there for me. It's cool. It's good for what it is. It's just not my thing. Coming at number 7, Flesh Wound. What do you have, Damo?
Some more of an up-tempo song. But yeah, I don't know. It didn't really do too much for me. I didn't really think it was that great. I gave it a 6.5.
Okay, Mike D, Flesh Wound.
I gave it a 7.5. It had that frantic drum in it, which was a little annoying, but there's just parts in it for me on this one that kind of like hit, like at the end of it, how it changed up, a little orchestra parts and piano parts and stuff like that. So it kind of turned into like a little different song. It wasn't boring all the way through.
Right. I gave Flesh Wound a 6.8. Music wise, it's sound funny. Music wise, at the beginning, it reminded me of a Bruce Springsteen song. Like it could have been a Bruce Springsteen song, I thought. To me, the pre-chorus is okay, but it does go into this little punky thing. It's really kind of cool with some cool keys also. And at the end, it kind of sounds like a Christmas song. I don't know. It kind of sounds like it goes in this Christmas sounding song to me. But then it gets punky again, and it's okay. It's a fun tune, but not really my thing. Okay, coming in at number 6, Bedside Manor. What you got, Damo?
Yeah, I like this one. Real good up-tempo album opener. Definitely like a foot stomping, hand clapper type song.
Yeah,
get you going. definitely a great opener. I gave it 7.5.
Nice. Mike D, Bedside Manor.
Yeah, gave this one a 7. Your typical Black Crowes song. Nothing else.
I gave Bedside Manor a 7.5. I thought it was a pretty cool jam. The song moves along. It goes into the slowy jammy part, which is kind of cool. It's got some really cool backing vocals going on in this one. Then it picks back up and starts getting into this, into this other part. And, this took me about 3 listens to go, you know what? This is pretty damn good. The first time I listened, I'm like, oh, it's okay. By the 3rd listen, I was like, this is a pretty damn good song. So, yeah, I kind of dug this one. 7.5 for me on that one. Okay, coming at number 5, Rats and Clowns. What you got, Damo?
I like this one a lot, man. It's one of my favorite songs on the album. I really like the vocal rhythm during the verse. Kind of like not rappy, but
it's different.
I don't know, just very rhythmic. It was different, definitely. And the guitar riff is really cool, kind of like real rocking, more hard rocking for them. And I gave it 8.25.
Okay, it's a good score. Mike D, Rats and Clowns.
Yeah, I gave it a 7. It was a good track on there. Just really typical Black Crowes for me.
Okay. Rats and Clowns, I gave it a 7. I probably should have gave it a little higher than what it was. I think it's a fun song. I like the words. I thought the words were great in the song. The pre-chorus is pretty good, but I was waiting for this halftime part to come at the end of that chorus. I'm like, man, where's the halftime part to break up the ending of the chorus? It didn't happen, but it's still good. It's a fun tune that I think same thing. If you listen to it a couple times, you start going, yeah, this is pretty good. But I really love the melody line, and I like the words. I think the lyrics were pretty damn good. The whole record's got pretty good lyrics. Their lyrics are different. They rate totally different than a lot of people. So I kind of dig it. Coming in number 4, Cross Your Fingers. What you got, Damo?
Yeah, I liked had a cool kind of like slower groove, but I wasn't crazy about the chorus. I think it kind of hurt it personally, but the rest of the song I really liked. I gave it a 7 out of 10.
Okay. Mike D, Cross Your Fingers.
Gave this one an 8. This one definitely stood out on the album. The chorus could have been a little bit better, but it was just such a good groove in this song.
Yep. Cross Your Fingers, I gave a 7.25. It starts out kind of mellow, but then it kicks in with this simple guitar part that's like a constant going through the thing, which is, it's a pretty cool earworm. It's definitely got an earworm thing going on where it sticks in your head. It made me like the song a lot more. That little guitar repetitive thing was really cool. I gave it a 7.25, I think, really, because I really like the guitar part in the song. So a pretty good score. Coming in at number 3, Follow the Moon. What you got, Damo?
Yeah, it's a really good rock song. I like the backing vocals, the backup singers and everything, and really good groove, I gave it 7.75.
Okay, Mike D, Follow the Moon.
Yeah, I gave this one a 7. Pretty much just another typical Black Crowes song for me.
Okay. Follow the Moon, I gave a 7.8. It's got some groove, man, which I really dig. I thought the groove was really good on this. Great lyrics again. Cool guitar overlays throughout the song. Good chorus. I think this is a really, really solid song. I really do. Coming at number 2, Dirty Cold Sun. What you got, Damo?
Sounds like an old 70s song, man. This one, like the chorus, especially the chorus.
Oh, yeah.
And the verse is just like a lot of these other songs are really got a really good groove. You can really like get into it and kind of like move and even dance, and I think I gave us a 7 point. Wait, let me see. No,
Higher than that, right?
Wait, 30 Cold Sun. A 7.25. I gave it.
Yeah. Yep. Mike D, Dirty Cold Sun.
Yeah, I like this one. Especially the chorus in this one. The chorus is really big. I gave this a 7.5.
Dirty Cold Sun, I gave an 8.25, which is my highest rating on the record. Again, great lyrics, really good moving tune, good chorus, great backing vocals. It's got a little cool stop and go part during it. It's got some funk in there. It's absolutely my favorite tune off the record. I think it's so good. It does have that 70s feel. And this is a great song. Great song. All right, coming in at number 1, and Damo, which gives it a 10. The only 10 in the last couple of reviews. I think here it comes. We have a 10, people. Wanting and Waiting, coming in number 1. What do you got, Damo?
I know I don't throw those 10s out.
No,
they're hard
I
to get.
save them. Yeah, I bank those 10s, man. They're gaining interest in the bank, in the vaults, and I whipped this 10 out for this song because, man, this is a fucking instant classic. I think this song, if this isn't in their set for like the rest of their career, then they're just fucking crazy. Those two brothers. This is a great fucking song, man. I listened to this song like over and over. I think this was like the first single. I was like,
it
was great, and I listen to it all the time. Just this one particular song. And again, I am not their biggest fan. I'm a fan now, but I wasn't like a big, huge fan. But this song is fucking great, man.
Yeah. You know what's funny is that the last 4 records we reviewed, the number 1 spot was the first single that they released on all 4 of these records. It's crazy, right? I guess.
You know what? Yeah, I mean, so
right?
I got one.
Picking them
It's picking the right ones, yeah.
They're picking the right one, yeah.
Yeah. Mike D, what do you got for Wanting and Waiting?
Definitely the best song on the album. Probably one of their better songs, period. I gave this an 8.5.
Yeah, it's high. Yeah, it's pretty high for you, Mike. Yeah. Wanting and Waiting, I gave an 8, which is, high score. It kicks off with some really cool guitar. Then it kicks in with some keys. And again, that constant guitar earworms in there. And it's got a great chorus. So I think it's a great song. I really do. It's definitely one of their better ones in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
or so. Yeah. So overall, all our numbers, we gave the Black Crowes a 7.27, which is a high score. Anything over 7 is pretty high. So it's worth listening to. I think people will definitely dig it. And yeah, let's give a little synopsis here, Damo. What's your whole opinion on the record?
Man, I think it's a great record, man. I'm really into it, and it's definitely one that I'm gonna be listening to for a while. In fact, I even was on Ticketmaster today because I know they're coming around.
They just played somewhere. They did a surprise gig like a week or so ago.
Did they?
Yeah.
Maybe in New York or something. But I'm definitely going to go see them when they come around in May. I never saw them before. But yeah, man, this is a really good record. And it's probably going to get me into listening to them more. I'm going to go back and check out some of their early stuff again. But one thing, have you guys picked up the album cover? What it is?
No, I don't.
It looks like a silver background with this is or is it a mirror?
The words.
There's more to it than that. It's,
okay, explain.
It's the Southern Harmony record.
Mm-hmm.
The Southern Harmony and Musical Companion record album cover, painted.
What? Wait a minute. Wait. Wait a minute here. Let me
pull up that album cover. You could see you see Rich Robinson in the lower left-hand corner, and then pull up this Happiness Bastards record. You could see him. If you look closer, you could see all those guys. So I think Chris Robinson's girlfriend is an artist or something, and she painted that silver stuff all over the album. And you could, if you look real good, you could kind of see the members through there. You looking at it?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it online. I just popped it up, which I should have popped it up in the beginning of the episode, but yeah,
so
I'm gonna take a look at it right now.
I thought that was pretty cool.
So you could see the members. Somebody did that with a Kiss record, I think, too. I think Nirvana, the back of Nevermind has Kiss on it somewhere. It's like blurred in. Yeah. It was one of those records. If not Nevermind, it was another one. But
I like when bands do that. Little Easter eggs,
Yeah. Let me look at this. I want to check this out real quick.
Yeah. I mean, did that giveaway? Just look in the lower left-hand corner. You could see Rich Robinson, and then you could see the outline of the other guys and some of the background. I mean, but it's I thought that was pretty cool. I just found that out.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, I read it somewhere yesterday.
That's pretty cool because you look at it first and you go, "That's kind of plain, right?"
Right? Yeah. Like I was wondering what the hell. Yeah, just.
Yeah, I see the head at the bottom. Yeah, I thought it was a mirror.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was. In fact, I thought the album cover originally was kind of lame.
Yeah.
But then once I heard that, I was like, now it's pretty cool,
And and that's what you miss with having something in your hand. That's what you miss with the vinyl.
Yes.
Or having a CD.
Never would have noticed
it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Mike D, your overall on this record.
Overall, I mean, for me, I'm not a huge Black Crowes guy. Really great musicians. I mean, they're a really great band. They're more of a background for me, like if I'm doing stuff around the house or whatever, like I don't, But probably not my go-to album. My go-to album with them is probably Lions. Which I think is probably their least favorite amongst their fans.
Yeah. Which I love Lions. I think Lions is a great
I think that's a killer album.
That's one of my favorites. I mean, the first record, it was Shake Your Money Maker. That's great. Lions is great. Amoric is great. That's another good one. And of course, the Southern Musical, is good. And the other one, I think has a remedy. I don't know which one has a remedy on it, but
Shake Your Money Maker.
It's Shake Your Money
Maker. One.
Yes, I mean, they do have great songs. They do. My overall for this is it's great musicianship. There's no denying that, man. The vocals are stellar all the time, no matter what he sings. He always sings with so much feel. There's not a bad Black Crowes song. There's just not. Maybe some aren't as great as others, but they're just not bad. They're great at what they do. This band's huge. Like I said earlier, it's like they have a huge fan base. They're consistent, and I'm not the biggest Black Crowes guy. I like them. They're like more chill music for me.
Are they in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
No.
Really?
No. Okay. Huh.
Didn't know that. I'm surprised.
They definitely should be.
Yeah, I think somewhere down the line they probably will be considered. I wouldn't surprise me. I don't know if
They should have been in. I would have thought by
I don't
now.
know if they would get in. I don't know. They're sort of like borderline.
I think
I
they
don't know.
should. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
mean,
do I think they should? Yeah, but will
sure.
they? I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, like I was saying that, not the biggest Black Crowes guy, but when I do put the Black Crowes on a list to them, I go, damn, this band's great, and I should like them more than I do. Like
Yeah.
they always, it's not my go-to, but when I do put it on, I'm like, wow, they're great. Like they're really good. I mean, and this record's a solid Black Crowes record. You get the Black Crowes. You know what to expect. You get exactly what you expect. And like I said, we gave my full rating was a 7.18. We gave it a 7.27 or something like that. And it's what I expected. I expected the Black Crowes to get somewhere between really good and almost like wow. But 7 to 8 is exactly what I expected from all three of us.
Yeah, it's a solid. It's a solid record. I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
With it.
Yep. So we're going to do an episode on decades. I don't know if we're going to do it this weekend or not. We're going to see what happens. That's going to be a fun episode. So stay tuned for that. We might go live with that. Maybe have a couple guests. I'm not really sure yet. But mixtapes and tasty cakes. We'll see you guys soon.